Alright, so tonight we're going to be looking at the brake pads on the front wheel here to determine if they need to be replaced or not. So right now I have my tire off on my passenger front side, and I'm going to come around here. And again, I've already taken off the tire, but I have a video explaining that. And so if you need to find out how to do that, you can watch the video for that. But right here is our caliper. Right here, our brake pads are in there. So one nice way, it's better during the daytime, but I'll kind of show you here at nighttime. Okay, here's our rotor here, where my finger is. Here's our brake caliper. Here's our brake pad right here, which is touching the rotor. Okay, and if we look closely, we have right there is the brake pad, and this is just one side of the brake pads. So we have about, I'm not sure in millimeters, but it's getting down there, but that's not too bad though. That's not too bad. So I'm going to leave those on there for a while longer and then check them again in a couple months. On the other side, let's see here, we might be able to do a little sneak peek there. If not, what we're going to do is we're going to come around to front where my head can't reach, but the camera can, so hopefully you guys can kind of see in there. There is the rotor right there in front of you. Let me point to it with my finger. That is the rotor right here. And then so we kind of look in there. Anyway, that's just a quick glance. If you are taking off your tires for some reason, you want to kind of take a quick peek at the brake pads. They're right there. And this is okay. If it was about half that, I'd say you better start looking at replacing those. And so I'll have a video up when those need to be replaced, and I'll show you the how to do that. And something I forgot to mention, that this is the bird's eye view, how to tell if your brake pads need to be replaced or not. But if you want a more in-depth look at both of them, you'll have to actually take off the brake caliper. And I'll do that in another video, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I got to do some other things this evening. But this again is just kind of the bird's eye view. And normally, whatever this side is, the other side will be as well, if you can't get your head in there and take a look at all the different option holes that you have there. So this one normally is the same as the other one, tends to be. And that is the bird's eye view, how to tell if you need to replace your brake pads or not. And here's a look at the driver's side front rotor as well. And again, for the bird's eye view, we're going to look at the rotor, and then we're going to look in here at the brake pad. And we're looking pretty good on this side as well. Again, the brake pad here is the inner part that is touching the rotor down there. And about when that gets about halfway from where it is now, then we are going to replace that. Again, this is the outside of it here, and then the inner layer is right there where my fingernail is touching the rotor. We look right over here, and everything looks good. So we're going to wait a few more months and then check them again. And a one telltale sign where you need to replace your brake pads as soon as possible is when you're braking, you'll actually start feeling almost like metal rubbing against metal, and that is the outside layer where the pad is actually worn all the way down, and this outside layer here, the second layer, that is actually now rubbing up against your rotor. So if you experience that, please change your brake pads as soon as possible.